Have you guys seen Mario Odyssey yet? What a freaking crazy concept! Using Mario's hand to possess enemies and characters is just such a fun idea. It's like Space Station Silicon Valley for the modern era. You can take over classic Mario enemies, this random frog, a T-Rex, and even people. Regular, everyday people. Just like you. It looks like this new capture system will be replacing traditional Mario series power-ups. I for one am excited to see Nintendo innovating the Mario experience to make a unique adventure, but while our classic power-ups are being temporarily sidelined, I thought it would be a good time to look back at my favorites over the years. In general, I tried to focus on power-ups that actively modify Mario himself. Yoshi and Flood get massive honorable mentions, but in general they're more like really cool stuff that Mario rides. 10 favorite Mario power-ups, let's do this.
Number 10.
The Cloud Flower. You know that motivational poster? Reach for the stars, so if you fall, you'll land on a cloud. Well, Mario took that literally. He reached for the stars in Galaxy 2, and with the Cloud Flower, landed on a lot of clouds. This nifty power-up allows you to create 3 temporary platforms in mid-air with the spin jump. You become a little lighter and can jump a little farther as well, allowing you to make some absurd shortcuts or reach insane heights. Like all Galaxy power-ups, it's only used in a couple of levels, but with a couple of crazy bosses thrown in the mix, this is one cloudy forecast I'm happy to see.
Number 9.
Goomba's Shoe. Now I know what you're saying. How can the shoe be on this list if Flood and Yoshi were left off because they were rides? Allow me to answer your question with completely unrelated trivia that will hopefully distract you. In the original Mario 3, even in English, this item was referred to in-game as Karibo's Shoe, because Goombas in the Japanese game are referred to as Karibo. Yes, the exact same name as that recurring brown beast in Yu-Gi-Oh! Roughly translated from Japanese, Karibo means chestnut guy, leading Japanese gamers to believe that Goombas were chestnuts for years before learning that they were based on shiitake mushrooms. Even Iwata was fooled. So why is Goomba's Shoe on this list anyways? It's in only one level, 5-3 from Mario 3. Well, it provides a fun mix of protection from a hit and complete safety from spikes. But the recent Super Mario Maker took this power-up to the extreme, adding all kinds of crazy small and giant variants, ground-pounding mechanics, and shoe-hopping gimmicks. I love it! These boots are made for stomping, and that's just what they'll do.
Number 8.
The Double Cherry. You know what's better than one Mario? 2 Marios! You know what's better than 2 Marios? 4 Marios! This Super Mario 3D World gimmick is pure chaos, and becomes especially insane when you have an army of Marios. Not only does this help single-player gamers experience the feel of co-op if they don't have a full group to play, but it also makes for some pretty awesome gimmicks, like the Galaga-like honeycomb stairway. Check it out! Double lasers! Or double boomerangs. It's cool, okay?
Number 7.
The Fire Flower. It's a downright classic, but the Fire Flower never really seems to get old. In a game where you typically have to jump on an enemy in order to attack, having the sudden option to fire a ranged projectile feels amazing. Even the typically invincible Bowser can be roasted with enough hits from this bad boy. You know what they say, fight fire with fire.
Number 6.
The Superstar. Another classic that I've always enjoyed is the Superstar. Theoretically, it's the best item, granting complete invincibility while the classic celebratory theme plays. While it might not help enable crazy shortcuts or really offer anything other than knowing that you won't take damage for a little while, there's always a huge rush when you get one of these, instantly wondering if you should run forward at maximum speed in order to get the most out of your temporary power-up. The more recent Mega Mushroom is a fun take on this as well, offering a Godzilla-sized package of temporary destruction. Both of these items offer a great time, even if the fun doesn't last.
Number 5.
The Rock Mushroom.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
Samus, eat your heart out. Mario's Morph Ball is one of my favorite power-ups of all time, turning you into a barely controllable mass of destruction. Bouncing off of walls, hopping, and getting a strike feels incredible. It's that feeling of raw power, size, and speed combined into one package that bring yet another Galaxy 2 power-up on my list.
Number 4.
The Super Bell. The central new suit for Super Mario 3D World is Cat Mario, and it begins a trend that you'll see over the next few of my items on this list. I like power-ups that give you multiple new moves, and the Super Bell is all about that, allowing you to break into a sprint faster, swipe at enemies, climb up walls, and my personal favorite, letting you literally dive kick from the air down onto your opponents. And I know it doesn't count as a way that a power-up is cool for Mario, but man do I love what they did with Meowser! He's adorable! And terrifying.
Number 3.
The Tanooki suit. Just like the Goomba shoe, the Tanooki suit used to be an obscure Mario 3 exclusive. But since the recent 3DS and Wii U Super Mario 3D titles, it's been back in full force. It's a slightly enhanced form of the regular Raccoon Mario, giving you all the goodies from that item, including flight and a tail attack, but wrapping it all up with an invincible statue transformation. Jump up into the air and you can even slam down on enemies to defeat them, an ability that was revived in the Super Mario 3D games as well. Have you ever wondered what it's like to fly? How about what it feels like to be a thwomp? The Tanooki suit has you covered.
Number 2.
The Penguin suit. I hate ice levels. What better way to make platforming frustrating than making it so that you slide around on the surfaces? Gross. So naturally, what better way to fix this than no more slipping while you walk, but if you want to slide, just crouch down and you're in for the ride of your life. You can swim with more control like the old frog suit, and on top of all that, you can still throw ice balls like the regular ice flower. It's a nice comprehensive item, all wrapped up in one cute little package.
Number 1.
The Cape Feather. There are a lot of different ways that Mario can fly or hover, but my choice of Mario Airline is on the Cape Express. Like the leaf-based items, it allows you a combination of flight and short-range melee attack, but there's something about the way that Cape Flight functions that's just so slick. You actually have to dive down and lift up in time in order to get a good horizontal flight going, but my absolute favorite move is when you have ground below you for a crash landing. Incoming Mario in 3, 2, 1, ba-boom! The second I did my first dive bomb with Mario, I knew the Cape would be a favorite power-up for life. And thanks to Super Mario Maker, it's been revived in some pretty crazy ways too. Just this one time, I think it's alright to disagree with Edna Mode. Yes, capes. Mario power-ups are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, and man does Odyssey look like it's got some really weird flavors of chocolate in that box. I'm sure someday we'll need a separate top 10 just to sort out my 10 favorite new capture abilities, but until that's here, I hope you enjoyed this little look over Super Mario history. Thank you so much for watching. Consider sharing this video with a friend if you enjoyed it, and as always, I'll see you next time with more Nintendo content.